Today's the deadline for Real ID, and it's being enforced while you're flying. WCIA3's Jared Thomas live in the newsroom. So, Jared, you went to an airport today. What'd you see?
Brandon, from my eyes, the traffic inside wasn't bad, but I was able to talk to some passengers who got their Real IDs ahead of time and one person who was taking a chance. The Real ID has been on many people's radar for the past several years. It became a law in 2005. It required those in the U.S. to have one if they were flying, accessing certain federal buildings, or entering nuclear power plants. But government officials kept pushing the deadline back until now. It's required for you to have what they call a Real ID.
I'm a University of Illinois student, and I'm out of state. I knew that it would be something that I would need to get as soon as possible just because I fly home whenever I do, so that was something I wanted to be proactive in.
Well, I think in my case it was a question of the anticipation that this was coming, and it was kind of the time where I had to renew my driver's license, so it kind of made sense to get the paperwork together.
Both passengers we talked with were ahead of schedule when it came to getting one. The Illinois Secretary of State says people who don't have the new identification are still able to fly with a passport. But on Wednesday, I talked with one traveler who says it wasn't a priority.
No, I just really ain't even really feel like going to go get one, I'm gonna be honest.
Chicago native Darian Williams says he's not interested in getting one at all. Hours before his flight took off, I asked him if he was nervous to board, especially with the longer check-in process.
No, because I flew without ID before. They just got to do that little extra background check.
But to Williams, it didn't feel that way. He says he was able to walk straight through like any other time, which is why he's not planning to get the Real ID unless it's mandatory for his daily life.
Nah, it's just really like, oh, they really want to go. Like, it ain't on my mind to go for real.
Until they tell you, okay, you ain't
like it gotta be like set standards, like rules. Like, okay, if you don't got no Real ID, you can't do this. They're not gonna get one.
The Secretary of State says he doesn't want people to panic because you're still able to get a Real ID after today. As of today, though, the only DMVs scheduling appointments in the area are Tilton and Springfield. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jared Thomas, WCIA3, your local news leader.
All right, Jared, thank you.